guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Ssacredempress, and today we're going to be doing a message, a collective message. So my main focus was being toward, let me introduce myself, guys. I am Empress, also known as Talitha. I have been doing readings for about 3 years now. I've been doing it on Twitter, but I've decided to recently come on YouTube platform to just express myself and expand on the horizon with you guys. So I kept feeling called to do an eclipse message or a message surrounding that energy that's at play. So currently what I'm feeling is, I think it's the 11th today, September 11th, and the eclipse is in September 17th of 2023. 2024. My bad. Wow, we just kind of took a step back to 2023. 2024. And it's going to be in a sign of Pisces. And with this energy, I kept feeling like the collectives are really going to be going through massive shifts. I feel like there's a lot of like going back to the subconscious mind, or a lot of subconscious energy at play. Your dreams are also going to be very, 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 very vivid with this Pisces energy. Yeah, back to the channel messages regarding the eclipse. A lot of people are going to be purging. This feels like you guys are really going to be like heavily focused surrounding yourself, the way you have been programmed to think. The connections, I keep feeling connections are really going to be a main focus for a lot of people as well. Your connection to yourself, the connection to other people, why you've been experiencing certain delays, certain setbacks, just seeing certain cycle repeat itself. And this is also bringing you guys awareness of what you truly want and need. 1 o'clock, what you truly want and need. Because for a lot of you guys, there's been this energy of putting what your needs are on the back burner for the sake of having people around, for the sake of having something around, or to quote unquote be like everything else or everyone else. But it feels like you're being set to kind of face certain fears that you have surrounding connection, surrounding yourself, certain beliefs as well. So majority of the dreams, it feels like this is bringing majority of your subconscious thoughts, subconscious energy up forefront. If you guys hear background noise, it's busy right now. So I'm going to start off with my ancestor oracle deck for you guys, because I just felt guided to pull. So let's get some messages for the collective. Oracle, wait for important information. That first card come out. With this card coming out, I feel like this is going back to the subconscious. She even has a snake on her arm as well. That's shedding, that transformation I was saying. With the wait for important information, this is giving me like whatever that you've been seeking clarity on. It doesn't even feel like you've been seeking clarity, because it feels like it's naturally coming to you. I can't even say, because that's what you're saying. It's naturally going to be coming to you. Realization. It just feels like things are becoming clearer for you guys with this eclipse energy. It feels like things are being very much clear. It's like, well, damn. You know what's crazy? It's like you're in a place where you're taking accountability for your own actions that you played in certain cycles, certain connections. And you're realizing how much you have been putting yourself on the back burner. You're realizing how much you have been just haven't been true to yourself at core. And with the attraction of where your life is right now, you're realizing the reason why you're currently at the way you're currently. The reason why you are currently at where you are now, it's because it's a reflection of what you've told yourself to believe, that this is what you're deserving of. Whether this is conscious or subconscious, it's still a reflection of where you are at within your mind state. And I feel like a lot of you guys are coming to a place where you're becoming fully clear. It's like everything is being handed to you on why you are where you are at, why you've been attracting certain connections into your life, why you've been attracting certain things into your life. It's because that's where you were at. And because you're aware of that and you're no longer in a place where you're playing victim, you're in a place where you're finally surrendering to the information that's coming your way. And majority of the information that is coming towards you are downloads within self. It doesn't feel like a lot of you guys are seeking this from outside. I feel like this is coming from within. Some of you guys could be receiving this through dreams, or you guys could be doing a lot of energy work. But it feels like whatever is being brought to the surface, it's a time for you to face it. With this eclipse energy, if a lot of you guys are not facing this energy and you're not conquering what's coming at forefront, you're going to find yourself in the same continuous cycles for the next upcoming year. This is the reason they're telling us, they're saying we need to clear out these energies, because these next 20 upcoming year, 2026, 2027, 2025, are going to be significant changes if we are facing what's coming up forefront. Yeah, this is being deep. I mean, all my messages are deep, but a lot of you guys are really going to be receiving insights on what you truly need. It just keeps going back to self. In what areas have you been lacking yourself? When we think about the connections that we have in our life, are we being truly fulfilled? Are we expressing our needs in a healthy way? And are we being received for being our true, authentic self? Are we pouring our time and energy into things that is fulfilling our soul, that is pouring back into us? Are we fulfilling our purpose? Are we being who we were truly sent out to be, or are we pulling a facade, a mask, to pretend to be something that we're not, to be accepted by society? These are the type of conversations we're going to be having within ourselves, but even within the people we have surrounding us collectively. Let's get some more cards. Oh my God, trust in the higher force, guys. With this coming out, this is giving, with the owl even on the head, this is kind of giving me the Emperor vibe. So when I look at the Emperor in tarot, this is a man who is highly aware of his surroundings and highly aware of their energy. They have strength in their auric field, their energetic state, their natural energetic state, to where if anywhere that they go, they're not going to be dismantled. They're not going to be easily, how can I say it? Easily, the word is like, it's out of my head. They're not going to be easily manipulated. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. They're not easily going to be manipulated because they know thyself. They know their energetic state. They have created such a strong connection with their energetic self, themselves, and the higher force, that when they go into certain places, when they speak to other people, it's not easy to manipulate them. It's not easy to throw them off track, off their own energy, and have them second guessing themselves. And I feel like a lot of you, going back to that clarity, it feels like an openness of the crown chakra, the third eye. A lot of us are really going to be really expanding our conscious, becoming clear on the next steps to take, becoming clear within ourselves. It feels like nothing, you're in a state where you're being hyper aware of a lot of things, being hypersensitive to a lot of things, and it feels like you may even be feeling like certain people trying to intrude in back into your space. But because you build such a strong auric field within yourself, it's like before anybody can even try to make a move, you're 10 steps ahead. You get what I mean? Like, it just feels like a lot of you guys are really going to be tapped in. The energy is going to be so intense. It's like you ride with the energy or you get lost in it. And a lot of people need to start riding with this energy. It's like being forced to grow, being forced to expand. It's time for level up. It's time for transformation. It's time to take yourself to the next level. And when I say to take yourself to the next level, this could be physically for you. Some of you guys, this could be going to a job that's giving you a bigger pay and salary. For others, this could be an emotional thing. This could be a spiritual thing. It could be a mental thing. Whatever that this spiritual upgrade, I mean, I don't want to say spiritual, but this upgrade that is coming in, that the divine is saying it's time for you to take action towards where you want to be, where you want to go. And for some of you guys, this could be working towards your mental space, working towards strengthening your spiritual self, working towards strengthening your emotional, I think I said emotional, but whatever that this means to you, it's about strengthening, it's about mastering of self to where you're fully closing out cycles and walking towards new ones. But these new ones feel very much fulfilling. It feels much more higher. It doesn't feel like this is karmic cycles. It feels like stepping towards emotional fulfillment, towards success, towards financial pivots. I keep feeling like a lot of you guys are very aware of your surroundings, aware of things that are going to be embarking into your life. I'm aware of other people, aware of what's being thrown your way. It's whatever this awareness is, it's putting you 10 steps ahead to where you're in a place to where nothing could come in and dismantle your energy. That's what I keep feeling like. It feels like an upgrade of self. And what's crazier too is like the more that you ascend, the more you're going to start, your spiritual team is going to be extending. I keep seeing like the more you ascend, the more people get added into your spiritual team, because the higher the frequency, the more protection that it needs. Some of you guys are going to be introduced to more angels, deities, ancestors. There's something about them giving you tools as well. So it's like, let's say in this certain period in your life, you're needing to work, they're going to chakras. You're needing to work with the root. And this is with being assertive, being grounding in your energy. It feels like in a way you connecting with them and connecting with that energy, they're giving you certain tools to use that, to utilize it in this certain period in your life, to amplify your energy. It just feels like as you're ascending, you're being passed down certain gifts, certain gifts, certain like tools from your spiritual team to where you're able to master. What they keep showing me is like each of these people on the other side that are helping you, they all had something that could help you. And it's like I keep seeing like each of them giving you each of everything that you need, a tool to where you have everything in this lifetime. And you're able to master this. You're able to master energy, yourself. And it feels like for a lot of you guys, you're the first to do this, to where you're being receive a lot of like different gifts, or opening yourself to realization of gifts that you never knew you had. There we go. Okay. We only pulled 2 oracle cards and we're 14 minutes in. This is going deep and I love it because the eclipse energy is giving. Before I was channeling and before I even tapped into the pull cards, I was like, I kept seeing like you know when you see like in movies like it's night, like twilight, and then you see the wolf and then like they're like howling at the energy. That's what it feels like. Okay, I'm receiving a message. So when I was seeing that now, because I'm getting more clarification on it, that howling, it's an energy exchange between the wolf and the moon itself. It's an energy exchange between these two forces. I don't even want to say, they're even telling you, you don't even have to use the word energy exchange. It's like pouring into each other cup, utilizing both energies to where they're both strengthening themselves. And collectively, that's where a lot of us are doing. This could even be with other people that you may be experiencing that. Some of you guys are maybe even coming to realization that the more there's power in connection with people. You have done the journey of being with self, with being alone. Now you're going to be stepping into a place where community is going to be a focus for you guys. Yeah. All right, guys. I had to completely cut the last video because it was too much sounds and everything like that. So let's get back into the reading. Oh, I like this. Look at that. Bottom of the deck energy, we have summer, bask in light and joy. And this is what I was talking about. A lot of you guys are really in a place to where after this eclipse, I feel like a lot of you guys are really going to be really walking into like new experiences, new things that's really going to bring emotional fulfillment for you. A lot of you guys here. I'm gonna pull one last card off the ancestral. Ooh, that's crazy. That's so crazy. Because as I'm shuffling, right? You see how all these are folded, but one card isn't. And before I was channeling, before I even pull cards, I was literally seeing this picture in my head. And it's going back to the wolf thing. It says, unleash the wild she-wolf. Unleash the wild within. Look at that card. I'm gonna give you guys a couple minutes just to look at it. You see that 3 energy? Are you guys aware of what I was talking about with the moon and the wolf and how they're both illuminating one another, they're both pouring into one another, but this is yourself. It's that ever flowing, that eben of ever flowing of energy, of life, of water. Regeneration. I'm gonna keep this out. I'm gonna put it on the side because that's just the overall energy for a lot of us when it comes to this eclipse energy. Some of you guys are gonna be experiencing, the closer we get to the eclipse, you guys are gonna be experiencing increase of energy, increase in appetite, hypersensitivity. Some of you guys may be having a hard time to sleep as well. The reason why you're having a hard time to sleep is because there's something about needing to write down your downloads or needing to connect more with spirit. There's a lot of information that's going to be coming your way when it comes to the next phases of your life, things that are going to be entering your life. Yeah. We have winter, take care of your needs. Snake, and it says shed old skin. Did I not tell you guys this energy is giving straight empowerment? It's giving straight alignment, straight like clarity. This is a new version of yourself. This is a new chapter of yourself, and it feels like a lot of you guys are in a place where you're going to fully lay a lot of things to rest. It could even just be when it comes to yourself, when it comes to holding on to certain connections, resentments, a lot of throat chakra, because it's starting to close. Some of you guys are really going to start speaking and expressing your needs with this eclipse energy. There's something about like your voice matters. Your voice deserves to be heard. And a lot of you guys are going to start feeling empowered. There's something about an emphasis on working with the throat chakra and the third eye. The throat chakra should be a heavy focus. Or some of you guys could be currently working on this. This is bringing in some sort of empowerment, some sort of realization of like how you've been like just simply not voicing yourself the way that you truly deserve to. Okay, expressing your needs, take care of your needs. They're going back to that. Um, for so long, a lot of people have been trying to put you in a box, put you in a place to where you feel like you don't deserve to be heard, that whatever that you're saying, what you are realizing on what you deserve, a lot of people feel like you're not in a place to receive it now, or you're doing too much. But a lot of you guys are realizing you're walking truth. You're walking an awakening for a lot of people, and it's going to trigger a lot of people with this realization of self, realization of your power. Okay, because I'm noticing my energy. I'm noticing how it's building itself up. So this is going to be a process. It's going to take time for a lot of you guys. But I feel like the eclipse is really going to be stepping a lot of you guys outside of your comfort zone to where you're really taking yourself to the next level. I just don't feel like your spiritual team is really going to allow you to be another stone of what has been for everybody else, of not breaking generational cycles. Some of them didn't have the tools. Some of them learned the tools later in life. And this is the reason why your spiritual team is going to be expanding itself. Because they feel like you have the strength, that you have the power. Not that they didn't have that, but they feel like you are the light, you are the stepping stone to embarking a new path for the ancestors. Okay. I'm gonna pull some, I don't remember the name of this deck, but it's a water mermaid deck. And it's funny how I felt called to that, because water represents subconscious. And we're in this Piscean energy. Well, I don't want to say we're in this Piscean energy because we're still in Virgo season, but there's still, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like there's a lot of like, I don't want to say dark energy, because dark is not bad to me personally. But it's kind of giving me like the shadows being pulled to the surface, especially during the fall time. We're going to be seeing a lot of like people shadow of self coming to the surface, or people needing to work more with that darker side of themselves. What they're saying is, if you're able to bring that darker side of self into a healthy state, into a healthy balance, you could be able to control it. You could be able to master it, mastering that side of you. It's kind of giving me like dark feminine energy, dark, I don't want to say, is dark masculine a thing? But that's what's coming through, dark feminine energy. And there's nothing wrong with that energy. It's just some people need to master that. And that's the reason why certain people might be triggered by you, because you're coming into that, you're strengthening that side, or you're strengthening your own energy, and certain people might be triggered by that. But it's because they themselves are lacking. They are. In certain areas of their life. That's the reason why there's certain triggers coming out there. They keep going back to shadow of self. A lot of people, especially October, November, Scorpio season, Libra season. I'm not going to say too much about Libra season, because I feel like that's going to be very much interesting for the collective. But with the shadow of self, a lot of people's shadows are going to be coming up because it needs to be worked with. It needs to be dealt with. And you're going to, if you are working on this, or you've been working on this energy, you're going to start seeing people's shadow selves come out, and you're going to start seeing how much of the transformation you created within yourself is triggering others. But I don't feel like a lot of you guys are going to be like, oh, like egotistical about it. It just feels like you're becoming aware of where people lack and where people are in need of healing. And it's giving you better discernment of where to place your energy. Okay, let's get some messages. Yeah, that Five of Wands. The Five of Wands coming out, it doesn't even feel, oh, there's another card behind it. The other Ten of Swords, but I'm not taking it. With the Five of Wands coming out, it doesn't even feel like, I'm looking outside, guys, because looking at nature, it's giving me downloads. With the Five of Wands energy, it doesn't even feel like this is naturally okay, this is what they're saying. This can go two ways. So if you're working on yourself and you're really facing that shadow, you're really facing the subconscious and really closing out these cycles when it comes to the subconscious, it feels like your bubble, like it's going back to your bubble strengthening that. It feels like certain people are going to be triggered by it because they're no longer affecting your energy the way that they used to. Now, when it comes to the other side of the collective, it feels like a lot of people are going to be at war with themselves, even if they're at war with other people, but it's really themselves. It's a reflection. That's what they keep showing, the mirror. This is interesting, but I don't want to focus on that lower vibration. I want to focus on my people who are focused on themselves and focus on closing out cycles. My collective. Is this the King of Swords? The Emperor? That's funny. This is why I feel like I'm at a point where I don't even need cards. If I could just sit with the energy, it just comes. And like, it's fun. We were just talking about the Emperor. That's the center of the fucking that's the center of the reading. That's the center of where a lot of you guys are at energetically or coming into this space. You're sitting on your throne. And the funny thing is, your environment no longer controls you. It no longer controls your inner world because you've built that strength with self. It's funny, 11:11 on the clock. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm just in awe because like it just reaffirmed me that I'm in tune with what I'm receiving. The Emperor. Do you understand how powerful the Emperor is? Don't get me wrong, there's other powerful major arcana in tarot, but the Emperor, for a lot of you guys, there's this energy of strengthening your ori or becoming aware of the head of the ori that's coming through. Working with that and elevating yourself. For some of you guys are going to be diving deeper into your spiritual practice or these new abilities that's going to be awakening to you. Okay. Some of you guys are needing to, as you're going through, okay, because now I'm shaking. As you're going through these major upgrades in your life, there's this need to work more with, I don't feel like a lot of you guys need to worry about this, but there's this energy of, for those who are stepping into this Emperor energy, working more with your, work more with sound frequencies to strengthen this while you're sleeping. I'm also feeling my hands tingle. Some of you guys could be working on like Reiki, learning Reiki or diving deeper into that. There's something with that. Energy work, energy healing. Okay, I'm just gonna get one last card because I don't feel like I need that much. The energy is already speaking for itself. Let's get one last card for the collective. It just feels like every time I keep looking at the Emperor, it just feels like everything moves by my rules. Whatever I declare, it goes. Because I've mastered of self. I've worked too hard to get to where I'm at. So therefore, I control my reality. I control my day-to-day activities. I control myself. You're in sync with yourself and nature itself, with earth itself. So that's why things are easily opening, or things are naturally changing in the way that you declare, because you're at energetic frequency with the earth. You're in this state to where how do I say it? You're in, like, I keep feeling like this vibration, like you guys are, how can I, this is a word, there's a word coming, but I can't fully, hold on. It feels like a co-creating with the energy, with Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. I keep feeling my hands tingling. Some of you guys are really going to be shaking some shit up with some Reiki or energy work. Going back to the nature itself, you're in tune. It feels like an energetic match with Earth. So that's why things are moving at the beat of your drum. Ooh. Okay. This is dope. Whatever you declare shall go. So some of you guys need to be mindful of what you ask for. The Ace of Wands. I could feel that buzzing of energy, but it was crazy. It's like the energy is brewing. I keep hearing like da 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 da, because it's fucking coming. It's coming. A lot of you guys are really going to be stepping into your power. It really does feel like a lot of you guys are going to be stepping into your creativity. Your true, like, it's like being at your own natural state, energetic state, because you've mastered it. Nothing can come in and interfere with that. I declare this is a beautiful guy. This is a beautiful reading for you guys. And when I look at the Ace of Wands, it gives me this vibe of like you having everything that you need to conquer what is it that you want moving forward, to attract in what is it that you want. It just feels like I have the idea, I have the tool, I have the resources. Now I declare. That's some deep, powerful shit. It really is. But I'm going to end off the reading here because I'm not really receiving much messages, but I honestly feel like this energy, you gotta either get in the field or you get wiped. That's what it feels like for the collective. So if you guys like this reading, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear your comments down below, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.